So I know this week already I have put up a Bookish haul, right? I got rid of like 10 books, right? But then this happened today and we need to talk about it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Emily with Raggy Plans, and today we are doing a book haul. I know, I just showed you guys at like 10 books that I was getting rid of, right? But today I did end up going to Barnes Nobel with my mom, and I had a little bit of extra money, so I said, why not get some new books and kind of breathe some more life into my current book utopia that I have here in my house. And I'm pretty sure I'm still going to be getting rid of more. But I just was in a moment and at a time today where I was like, I want to buy myself some new books. So I did. I also did buy 2 new pairs of fresh Chuck Taylors today, and this really awesome lounge dress that I got from Old Navy. If I can find it, I will link it in the description, but it was only like 18 bucks, and it's a full length dress, and it's made out of super soft and awesome sweater material. Run to your local Old Navy and see if you can get one. They had it in gray, and they also had one in olive green. I digress. Let's talk about books. So I do have a healthy stack of new books that I did buy, so let's just go ahead and jump right in. The first one is Run, which is a graphic novel about the civil rights movement and various different events that took place during that time. This book is by John Lewis, Andrew Aydin, Elle Fury, and Nate Powell. Very excited to read this. I know one person that I follow over on Bookstagram did end up reading this at some point. I just can't remember who because it was a while ago. And this is book 1, so I will definitely be looking up book 2. But I'm really excited for this black and white graphic novel. Cannot wait to read this, and it's in a beautiful hardback as well. So we'll be reading that. The next couple were annex finds. So as you guys know, like when you go to Barnes Noble, a lot of the times they'll have books that are like between like $4 and $10. So I did pick up this book, The Beautiful Ones by Silvia Moreno-Garcia. She is also the author of Mexican Gothic. Yes, Mexican Gothic, which I believe is like a horror story. I don't really like scary stories, but I definitely do want to read it because I've heard good things. But this book really intrigued me because of not only the beautiful art, but also just because of what this book is going to be about. It looks like it's going to be like a high society type story, and that story being told by a Latinx author I'm really excited about. So we'll definitely be reading this one. The next one that I did get is by Elizabeth Acevedo. If I said that wrong, don't come for me in the comments. I do apologize. But is with the Fire on High. This one is basically about a girl whom she did get pregnant during college, but now she's really just trying to do everything that she can to make it as I believe a chef. So I'm really excited for this one. Again, this is just a nice fiction story. You guys know I love romance. Romance is like my favorite genre on the planet, but it will be nice to read something outside of that. So very excited. I picked this one up for $6 today. And last but not least, for my fiction, nonfiction, graphic novel section, before I dig deep, you guys look at this romance stack real quick. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. But the next one that I did get, I actually own the audiobook, but I just love this story so much that I finally did go ahead and buy the paperback. The Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl by Issa. So I don't know if I've ever talked about this book on my channel, but probably about 5 or 6 years ago now, I actually listened to this book while I was at work and I died laughing. But also the book really resonated with me because I kid you not, every situation, every instance, all of that she went through, I felt at some point in my life as a black girl growing up in Iowa. All those awkward stages, having people say stupid stuff to you like, you're pretty for a black girl, or you speak so eloquently. Hands down, I felt it, and that's why I loved everything about this book. I will say I did start watching Insecure, but I haven't watched it since like season 3. Not because I don't like it, but just because I had so much other stuff going on. But now that the show is actually over, I need to go back and finish it up. But other than that, regardless of that, this was a fantastic read. I more than likely will definitely read this again in the coming year. Great great book. And if you guys can hear that in the background, that is my husband with my 2 nephews. They are here to ring in the new year with us. So they'll be here with us for the next couple of days. So I do apologize for the extra noise in the video. Now let's get into these romance novels. So I'm not going to start I'm going to start here. So the first book that I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys that I bought, it's mainly because I am currently reading You Had Me at Hola, and I fully intend on finishing this book tonight. A lot like Adios. I had to buy it, you guys. I absolutely love this book. I'm sad because I have to take it back to the library, but more than likely I will be buying a copy of it. But girl, I'm dying. I read 120 pages of this book last night. It's that real. So I did buy A Lot Like Adios, and this one is about her cousin Michelle. Really excited. Michelle is a graphic designer, and it looks like, I don't know if this is like a second chance romance or what, but I'm just really excited to read it. And also, my mom pointed this out. It's basically kind of like the characters look they look alike on the covers. I'm fine with it, but I really love this book. I know I love this book. I cannot wait to dig in more to Alexis Daria's backlist. Cannot wait. So set that to the side. The next book is actually 2 other ones that I did actually pick up from the library, but I have to return them because I've had them for 2 months. But I am really excited to dig in. One of them I am actually halfway through. The other one I haven't even started yet, but I did pick up Spoiler Alert by Olivia Dade. I love this book. The fact that it is a plus size character, it's also, you know, people that enjoy like cosplay, and it's giving me like Game of Thrones vibes and all of those other things. Very, very excited to read this. And as my mother pointed out, you know, if the name Olivia is on the cover, you kind of have to buy it since that was my sister's name. So, and I adore this book. It's just, I'm doing that thing where it's like I'm reading 5 or 6 other books in between reading this one. So maybe I'll finish this one before the end of the year, maybe not, but we're gonna try and marathon. But very happy that I picked this one up because I absolutely love this book. The next one I picked up is Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. I mean, I'm here for an LGBTQIA plus romance, not to mention, I think it's set in London. So absolutely, very excited to read this one. I'm not exactly sure when I'll read it because I do have my full list of books that I want to get through for next month, but regardless, this one will get read for sure. And I have no idea what it's about. But I also do know that the second book, Husband Material, I think it came out this year or it's coming out in 2022. So I'm gonna have to look into that. So the next the next one is another one that it's been on my TBR for like 2 years and I need to just go ahead and read it. And I did go ahead and get a copy, and I should have bought the second book. I don't know why I didn't just pick it up, but it's something I'll end up getting here pretty soon anyway, so no fear. Is The Boyfriend Project by Farrah Rochon. Very excited to read this one as well. I mean, you give me a story about Black love, I'm all here for it. So I'm really excited to read this book as well, and I've heard fantastic things about this author, so very excited to get this one read. Maybe I'll save this for February. Ooh, maybe in February I'll do like a Black love leading ladies type reading challenge. I think I can do that. More coming, but yeah, definitely gonna read this one. And the next 2 books actually are ones that, in all honesty, I picked these up because the covers were stunning. Okay, like I just really like the covers. The next one is The Hookup Dilemma by Constance Gillam. This one is about a one-night stand turned into kind of like a friends to lover, or like an enemies to lovers type deal. So I'm really excited to read this one. So when I was flipping through this book, when I was in the store, I got maybe, 10 pages of skimming, and it got naughty. So I was just like, oh, let me go ahead and put this one in my basket. So I definitely did though, but I'm really excited. And again, the cover is gorgeous. And just like I love stories about Black love, and I love stories of interracial love, and I love stories where, you know, different body types are represented. You give me a book with an interracial couple that reflects what me and my own husband look like, I'm there for it. So very excited. And this is going to be like the first book by this author that I've ever read. So very excited to read this one. And last but not least, we picked up a Lovecountry Bride by Preslaysa Williams. So this one is basically about, it's like a small business vibe. I'm really not sure what it's all about, but look at the cover. I know they say that, like, there go my dogs. I know they say you are not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but this was too pretty for me to not pick up. And the book is set in South Carolina. I haven't read a book set in South Carolina since the last Nicholas Sparks book I read, which was, it had to be sometime in 2020, because I did not read any Nicholas Sparks books in 2021. And as you guys know, if you read Nicholas Sparks, all of his books either take place in South Carolina or North Carolina in the Outer Banks. So I picked this one up. It's a beautiful cover and I'm very excited. So that's it. Those are all the books that I picked up today. Don't ask me how much money I spent. But I ended up getting, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I bought 10 fantastic reads with beautiful covers by amazing and very talented people. And I am so excited to get these read. If you guys want, I will make sure to link all of these in the description box below, so that way you can check them out. I will link, or no, excuse me, I'm not gonna link them, I will list them. The reason why I stopped linking books in my description below is because I know people like to go to various different sites to get books, and I actually got a DM asking me to not link books to Amazon because Amazon doesn't need any more money. And at this point, I don't really care. What I would actually do, and this is something that I actually want to start doing in the new year, today not being included, is actually start getting books from local small bookstores. So what I will do, at least for the 3 small bookstores that I know of here in Central Iowa, I will go ahead and I will link those stores, okay? I know of 3 really awesome small bookshops here, not only in Des Moines, but also in Indianola, which is south of Des Moines, and up in Ames, which is north of Des Moines. I will link those down in the description below. I do know that, I do believe that they do actually ship all over the country. So if you are not aware of a small bookstore, small business, definitely check them out. I've actually only been to one of them, and I do plan on going to the other one of these days here pretty soon, and I'll be sure to vlog about my experience at one of those stores. So other than that though, tell me, have you guys done a bookish haul yet? If you did, what'd you get? I'm dying to know. Book recommendations, please make sure you guys also put all of that in the comments, as well as letting me know what your bookish haul has been. If you like this video, please make sure that you do give it a thumbs up and let me know. If you want to see more bookish content like this, I'm actually really excited because in the new year, what I really want to do is do 5-minute reviews of all the books that I read. So a lot, you had me at Ola, maybe the first. We'll see if I can pull it off. Also, if you did enjoy this bookish video, as well as other content that I do currently have on my channel around planning, stickers, and paper crafts, please be sure to not only like this video, but please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that way you will be notified when I do post a video. All right, that's all that I have. I am gonna go and write all these books down in my Always Fully book planner, which I will also link down in the description box below. And please, I hope all you guys have a great night and an even better new year, because the next time you see me, it will be 2022. All right, we'll check you guys later. Bye.